All right. On to our Insight of the Week, which is why upgrade to HubSpot CMS Hub Enterprise. And so I just want to take you through a few reasons. Actually, it's 14, but let's go quickly. There's usually, I'd probably say the top 5 to 10 are generally the ones that people go with if they are thinking about upgrading to CMS Enterprise. First one, the biggest one. You have basically one core domain and 9 additional root domains. So you can run 10 websites on it, right? So there's the big thing. The next thing that people look at, they think about, I need to have a custom object. So they want to store data, they want to organize their data. So you can have up to 10 object definition and up to 500,000 records. Third one being memberships. So you might want to set up a membership. Fourth one, web apps to build items like calculators, maybe an event system, maybe a customer portal, maybe even an LMS, so learning management system. And we've seen that there are some LMS plugins that are available inside HubSpot from other creators. The next thing would be adaptive testing. Number 6, site performance monitoring. Now, here are some of the lesser known ones that as I go from 7 onwards. 10 additional website audiences of a professional for ads, bringing it to a total of 15 audiences that you can create within the ads tool. So just when you're thinking about CMS, we're not just talking purely CMS. There are all of these other tools that are actually included as well. Ads being one of them, and the additional of audiences. When we're talking about reporting, we've got 25 additional dashboards of a professional to bring a total to 50. Number 9, including the ability to use code snippets for custom messenger bot actions, which is interesting because I've never actually had come into that, but I thought that might be something that people are interested in if they're looking for code. Number 10, 25 additional filtered views of a professional, bringing it to a total of 50. So these are your analytics views. So you've got an increase in those as well. Number 11, 195 more calculated properties of a professional, bringing it to a total of 200, which is really interesting because there's only 5 calculated properties, and here you get 195 additional. So if you're using properties to calculate lots of different items, this might be one of the things you might consider.
Hey, can I just jump in there?
Sure.
I'm always surprised that there's only 5 calculations available in Pro. I don't know why that limit's there.
Correct.
So not wanting to whinge about this because additional was great, but why is there only 5 on Pro? That seems
that's right. That's a very
oddly
good question,
low.
Craig.
Yeah.
Number 12, up to 400 more custom reports than professional. So that's interesting too. Number 13, you get a sandbox. So this might be actually higher up the list technically because people might be looking for a sandbox environment. And number 14 is code alerts. So this is where the system goes through your code, sees if there's anything slow or not right, and alerts you appropriately so you can actually fix it. So there's a lot around site performance and monitoring that goes on in CMS Enterprise. So given all of these, one of the key things that people come up is that where does this become good for me to actually move from professional to enterprise? And I would say once you've got over 3 websites, essentially it's worth upgrading to CMS Enterprise, and should not be a big decision for you to do that. And use a theme that you can easily replicate across those websites as well. So a clean theme is a great theme to use to do that. We've got customers doing that at the minute and getting very excited because they're using the same theme across multiple websites.
Yeah, we do that in our portal. We've got clean theme and all child themes, and Kevin helped us set it all up. It works beautifully. A few comments on CMS Hub Enterprise. I think this is a bit of a dark horse. I still don't think people appreciate just how good this tool is. If I were to think about clients, just smaller marketing sites, I think HubSpot Pro is still a little bit expensive for many businesses. And so I don't know if the pricing's quite right on Pro, but on Enterprise, I think they're undercharging. I think you'll see this go up in the coming months or years, that CMS Hub Enterprise is going to be it's going to become quite expensive because the playground it's playing with all these competitors, they're much more expensive, and they're not as good in many cases. And so the HubSpot CMS, it's very good. I think anyone that's used it realizes now, oh wow, this is really good. So as you said, if you're an enterprise and you're just spinning up these, say you've got some marketing microsites or things like that, you can have up to 10 with your enterprise. And I don't know what the pricing is at $1,500 or something.
Correct.
In Australia, I don't know what the US is. It's like, oh wow, okay. So you can have 10 sites all spun up. I think that's really powerful compared to a lot of the tools that it's competing with in the space. They're much more expensive. The memberships and the adaptive testing and all of that, sure. I think some of the other things, additional dashboards, great. You get all these calculated properties. I mean, go to other CMSs and say, oh yeah, you can have all these calculated properties. They're what? We don't. How does that even work? I don't understand. Well, it's all integrated with this CMS. And then you've got actually we didn't mention HubDB here. That you get that in Pro as well. But of course in Enterprise you can pull that out. And so, yeah, CMS Hub Enterprise, I think it's compelling. And as you said, if you've got more than 3 websites, build it out. But I kind of feel that, let's say you're the kind of company that's got a whole bunch of microsites and you're going to have 10 sites in total. Having that all in one portal, managed, and one theme purchase, I'll just put clean theme on it. You can use it on all 10 themes. This is the golden period, folks. Get in on this now. I'm pretty sure they're going to further monetize this in future. I wouldn't mind betting that in future, the theme providers lock their themes down to per domain.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see that coming. Everyone's, trying to grab more money and stuff like that. Get in now. This is the golden age. Get all this in place, because a year or two from now, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near this obtainable.
That's right. And I think we're seeing this in its infancy, and just understanding the power of it. I think that's the big thing. Like you said, Craig, we've just had quite a few customers that have multiple sites being able to consolidate it onto one platform, not have multiple people to talk to, just make their life so much easier. And even the custom objects, like the ability to create custom objects and pull the data out of there and display it on a page, as an example, that was one of the things that kind of got one of our customers thinking, oh, this is actually a good solution. So that was a big thing as we were thinking about how to store data that they were displaying. So, yeah.